Now, the other big story, while the state prepares for the pre-trial in the murderer and rapist Thabo Bester's prison escape case, Bereng family members are also gearing up to sue the state. They say they want answers about what happened to their son and how he ended up in Bester's cell. The pre-trial hearing takes place in the Free State High Court in Bloemfontein.
9 accused are expected to appear before the Free State High Court, where a pre-trial conference will take place to assess the readiness of the defense to proceed with the case. Bester escaped from the Mangaung Correctional Center in May 2022. He was re-arrested together with his lover, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana, in Tanzania last April. Some G4S employees are accused of aiding Bester in the escape plot. At the center of the country's most notorious prison break is the mystery of how the corpse of 33-year-old Thabo Bereng ended up at the G4S Correctional Center in Bloemfontein when he was not a convicted criminal. Now, his family says is gearing itself to sue the state. They opened a case against the Free State Health Department, Correctional Services and the G4S prison last year, following the discovery that Bereng's body was used as a decoy to aid Bester to escape from prison.
We are still in the process of, taking legal action against the state, against G4S, against Department of Health. We will update everybody as soon as the case we start with that. But at the moment, we are still contacting our lawyers to make sure that when we start, we have the correct information. We have enough evidence, with us to say we can start a legal suit against the said department, because we believe so far we have some information that suggests that there is a foul play.
Meanwhile, Bereng's mother, Monica Matsi, says she's now suffering from depression. She has also expressed disappointment that the suspects have been granted bail. She's calling for justice.
All
I know is that I want justice to prevail. I want to know what exactly happened for my son to end up in that prison. That is when I will have peace, because now I can't even sleep well, thinking about my son.
A legal analyst expects the pre-trial conference to be short due to accused 9 Zimbabwean national Zanda Moyo's legal representative withdrawing from the case.
One of the accused, I think it's Mr. Moyo, the attorney has withdrawn from representing him. He will be given a chance whether he's going to appoint a legal attorney of private or going to go to the state, or he'll represent himself. And then how long he's going to take for him to come with those results. And once he has the attorney, and then the matter is going to be postponed for the attorney to be available or for the day of the next postponement date.
A total of 12 people were arrested in the matter. The state has withdrawn the case against 3 accused. Zanda Moyo, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana and Bester remain in custody. The 8 accused faces charges of aiding and abetting Bester to escape from lawful custody, violation of a dead body, fraud, corruption and arson. Kamagelo Siegwi, SABC News, Bloemfontein.
Now moving to the state now, Free State I should say. While the state prepares for the pre-trial in murder and rapist Thabo Bester's prison escape case, Thabo Bereng's family is also preparing to sue the state. Now the family says it wants answers about what happened to their son and how he ended up in Bester's cell. 9 accused, including Bester and his lover Nandipha Magudumana, will appear in the Free State High Court in Bloemfontein for a pre-trial hearing today. The accused face charges of aiding and abetting Bester to escape lawful custody, violation of a dead body, fraud, corruption and arson. So for more on today's pre-trial hearing, we cross live now to SABC News reporter Kamogelo Siegwi. Kamogelo, good morning. So obviously we want to know what's to be expected, but also have the accused, have they all arrived for this morning's pre-trial hearing?
Well, good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers. So far, we've only seen one of the accused, which is accused number 1, Sunue Maswara, arriving at the court. He's already actually passed us here where we are standing, and he's walked into the court building. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but the precinct of the High Court has been barricaded, obviously to make way for all the accused as they arrive. There isn't really parking space here usually, so we believe that they've barricaded the place to ensure that all the lawyers, when they arrive, as well as all the accused persons, when they arrive here, they will have enough space to park, they will have enough space to walk into the precinct. But what we expect today, Sakina, as we've been speaking to some of the legal analysts who have been commentating on this case, is that we're going to have a rather short day. Over the weekend, we reported that one of the lawyers has withdrawn from the case due to non-payment. He's representing accused number 9, Zanda Moyo, in this matter. And according to the analyst that we spoke to yesterday, she indicated that due to that fact, the court might be forced to postpone the matter, the pre-trial itself, because today, essentially, it was a day where all the lawyers are supposed to inform the court of their readiness to proceed to trial, and for the dockets to be shared with all the lawyers involved in the matter. But because there's one accused who seemingly will not be having legal representation in the court, the matter will stand down to allow him to get legal representation or decide if he's going to take legal aid or he will represent himself going forward in this matter. So far, we also know that all the accused, including Dr. Nandi Pamagudumana, her father, Zolile Sekelen, who's accused number 2 in this case, as well as Thabo Bester himself, should be present in the courtroom, as the lawyers will be informing the court that they are representing those people and that they need to also confirm that those are their legal representatives. But Sakina, just to take you a little bit back, you remember during the court appearances in the magistrates court, Thabo Bester did indicate that he will be represented by Advocate Mshololo and Dalimpofu. So today is going to be interesting to see if those people will be representing him. But from what we understand, there is really a little bit of a problem in terms of the accused having financial capabilities to pay their lawyers. And obviously, one of the other things that are supposed to be confirmed in front of the judge today is the fact that all the legal representatives in this case have been paid before they can proceed to the with the matter. But we will be monitoring this case during the day. We will also see who's coming and who's not coming, who's represented, because also we understand that it's not only Zanda Moyo who will not have legal representation today, or whose lawyer will be withdrawing from the case today. With that, it's back to you, Sakina.
Well, thanks so much, Kamogelo, who will be keeping an eye on those developments.